Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be tackling a common problem that can affect the performance and fuel efficiency of your car: vacuum leaks. Now, a vacuum leak might sound like something that only happens in sci-fi movies, but it's actually a pretty common issue that can be caused by a variety of things, like loose hoses, cracked intake manifolds, or even a bad PCV valve. In this video, I'm going to show you how to identify the signs of a vacuum leak, how to use a simple smoke machine to pinpoint the source of the leak, and how to fix it yourself. So, if you've been noticing any strange noises, rough idling, or a decrease in power, then stick around because this video is for you. One of the most common symptoms of a vacuum leak is a hissing sound. This sound is caused by air being sucked into the engine through the leak. The hissing sound may be constant or intermittent, and it may be louder or quieter depending on the size of the leak. A vacuum leak can also cause problems with engine idling. The engine may idle rough or stall, or it may have a high idle speed. This is because the vacuum leak is causing the engine to run lean, which means that there is not enough fuel being mixed with the air. Another symptom of a vacuum leak is engine hesitation. When you press the gas pedal, the engine may hesitate or stumble before it accelerates. This is because the vacuum leak is causing the engine to lose power. In some cases, a vacuum leak may also cause the check engine light to come on. This is because the leak is causing the engine to run outside of its normal parameters. A vacuum leak can also cause poor fuel economy. This is because the engine is running lean, which means that it is using more fuel than it needs to. A vacuum leak can also make it difficult to start your car. This is because the leak is causing the engine to lose vacuum, which is needed to start the engine. A vacuum leak can also cause your car to idle rough. This is because the leak is causing the engine to run unevenly. A vacuum leak can also cause your car to stall. This is because the leak is causing the engine to lose power. A vacuum leak can also cause your car to misfire. This is because the leak is causing the engine to run unevenly. A vacuum leak can also cause your car to backfire. This is because the leak is causing the engine to run too rich, which means that there is too much fuel being mixed with the air. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, it is important to have your car checked by a qualified mechanic. A vacuum leak can be a serious problem, and it can cause damage to your engine if it is not repaired. A vacuum leak can cause poor acceleration by disrupting the air-fuel mixture. When air enters the engine through a leak, it throws off the balance of air and fuel, leading to a lean mixture. This lean mixture burns less efficiently, resulting in reduced power and sluggish acceleration. Vacuum leaks can also affect the transmission's ability to shift smoothly. The transmission relies on vacuum to operate certain components, such as the shift solenoids. If there's a leak, the vacuum pressure may be insufficient to activate these components properly, leading to rough or delayed gear changes. Starting problems can be another symptom of a vacuum leak. When the engine is trying to start, it needs a strong vacuum signal to operate the fuel injectors and other components. A leak can weaken this signal, making it harder for the engine to start or even preventing it from starting altogether. The air-fuel ratio is the ratio of air to fuel in the combustion chamber. A healthy engine needs a specific ratio of air and fuel to operate efficiently. A vacuum leak can disrupt this ratio by introducing additional air into the engine, leading to a lean mixture. This lean mixture can cause various problems, including reduced power and fuel economy, increased emissions, engine damage. There are several ways to test for a vacuum leak. One common method is to use a smoke machine. The smoke machine fills the intake system with smoke, and any leaks will be visible as the smoke escapes. Another method is to use a vacuum gauge. The gauge is connected to the intake manifold, and the engine is started. If there is a leak, the gauge will show a lower than normal vacuum reading. If you suspect a vacuum leak, it's important to have it diagnosed and repaired as soon as possible. A vacuum leak can cause a variety of problems that can affect the performance and drivability of your car.